think I got it plugged in all the way. Orangeville wins the draw. Sorry, Barrie wins the draw. And they'll send that to the near boards. And they'll pick it up. Center clearing pass. Shot. Blocker save by Dittman. Barrie with the puck behind the Orangeville net. Loose puck in front. Shot. Saved by Dittman again. What a beaut. Darling. Guglietti. In over the blue line. Darling. Loose puck. It's run into the net. No call. Darling goes in hard to the net. He's okay. Ambrosio taking the draw. Ambrosio wins it to Felix. Felix tries to kick it to his stick. Barrie's there to pick it up. Barrie steps around his man. Shot. Big save by Dittman. Orangeville wins the draw. Felix tries to step around his man. Centering pass into some traffic. Thrown to the blue line by Sloan, not out. Jeffrey Stedman backhands that to the far corner. Barrie's there to pick it up. Sends it behind. Centering attempt. Past everybody. Felix gets tripped up, and that'll be a call. Orangeville's first power play. Bit of confusion on that line change. Barrie wins the draw, but scrum. Bouncing puck, batted to the blue line and out. Now to go to the length. O'Shea in a foot race. I think O'Shea wins that one. Loose puck. O'Shea to the blue line and out. Barrie will just dump that puck back in. O'Shea to the blue line. Nickel gets taken down, no call. O'Shea. Jackson Savory with a good move. Clearing attempt. Savory back behind the Orangeville net, fires it to the near boards. Picked up by Nickel, here clear the zone. Barrie just fires it back in. O'Shea to Nickel. Barrie read that play, stole the puck, in over the blue line. And they'll just bat that deep in the Orangeville zone. Savory skates it around. He's going alone, up the boards. Barrie player steps into him, gets the puck, and they'll send that the length of the ice. Dittman out to play it to O'Shea. O'Shea off the boards to Ambrosio. Ambrosio just couldn't get it. Backhands it to center ice. Ambrosio again with a good effort. Telford. Barrie picks up that puck, loses it, and Drady brings it in. And he'll head up at his team. Drady over the blue line into the Barrie zone, just loses it. And Barrie sends that length of the ice again. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. Off the boards to Andrade. He'll chip it up. Telford. Telford gets it over the blue line. Still has it. Telford sends it to Lunny. Lunny, shoot. Big save by Barrie. Telford on the draw. Barrie wins it back to their corner. Up to the blue line and out. Steps around his man. It's a foot race. Weak shot behind the net. Barrie's there to pick up the puck and fire it back to the far corner. Way, one-handed up the boards. Loose puck. Nobody can get a stick on it. Way's in there again. Battle along the boards. Barrie comes out with it in the far corner. Centering attempt. Pass to everybody. Andretti bats it off the boards. Gets taken down. No call. Goes into the boards hard. Puck comes out. Picked up by Way. He'll send that back into the Barrie zone. Orangeville's got it clear. Back in. Lone man standing out here. Shot. Saved by Dittman. To the boards. To the blue line and out. Barrie's offside. Way behind the Orangeville net to pick it up. Set it up. Let's go.
Both hands.
Loses the puck in his own zone. Man coming down the middle. Pass doesn't connect to him. Darling on his man. Breaks up that play. Up to Guglietti. Guglietti takes it wide. In over the blue line. Shot. Glove save. Loose puck. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Darling to Jeffrey Stedman. He'll send it right back in. Throwing towards the net. Nobody's there. Barrie sends it to the blue line. The Orangeville defenseman tripped over. That was kept onside. Watch. Shot. Saved by Dittman again. Barrie's changing. Just kept in at the blue line. To Camellis. He's got Guglietti with them. To Camellis in over the blue line. Shot. Off the crossbar. Out. Guglietti battling in the near corner. Centering attempt. Darling. To Camellis. Just couldn't get there. Barrie picks up the loose puck and sends it down the other direction. In the Orangeville zone. Puts on the brakes. Shot wide of the net. Barrie again. Sloan backhands out to the far boards. Felix chips it forward. 2-on-0. Felix. Shot wide of the net. Orangeville's changing. This could be bad. Barrie picks it up, brings it into the Orangeville zone. Good effort by O'Shea to get there on time. Plays it up the near boards to the blue line. That's out. Barrie will just dump that back in, clear the zone, and go back at it. Savory chips it into his man. Loose puck. Felix gets a stick check. Puck comes to the near corner. To the blue line. Popped out by Nickel. Barrie sends that back the other direction. O'Shea centers the ice. Barrie brings it in. Shot. Wide of the net. Rebound. Comes to the far side. Played to the far corner. Lunny off the boards twice there. Lunny ships it forward. Gets taken down. No call. Oh, Barrie got away with one there. Telford on the draw. Barrie player gets waved out. Barrie wins the draw, but Telford gets the puck to Lunny. Or Andretti, shot just wide of the net. Barrie fires the puck to the far boards. Kept in by Savory, but Barrie's second attempt will get that out. O'Shea to Savory. Savory to Lunny. Lunny in over the Barrie blue line. Steps around his man. To Andretti. He gets a stick check. Barrie plays it off the boards. Telford's there. Keeps it in. Fires it to Savory. Savory winds up. Takes a shot. Lunny with another shot. Saved by Barrie. Lunny keeps the puck alive in the Barrie zone. Right out. Barrie will finally get that out. O'Shea to the Barrie blue line. Orangeville had to check up. They were in offside. Barrie chips it around O'Shea. Savory's there to steer the puck to the outside. Telford to the blue line, gets his puck stripped. Barrie throws it towards the net, goes wide. Clear, centering attempt. Lunny gets that one out of danger. Barrie still has the puck in the Orangeville zone. Thrown on net. Didman with the save, couldn't quite get to cover it. Barrie sends that back in the Orangeville zone. Nickel, or Andrade, sorry, off the near boards to Darling. Darling spins around his man. Shoots. Saved by Barrie. Wraparound attempt. Still loose puck. Shot. Just wide of the net. Still loose puck. Mass pinches in. Lets it go. Barrie blocks that shot. Guglietti sends it cross ice to Diacomelis. Diacomelis centers it. Picked off by Barrie. Barrie sends it to the blue line. Kept in by Way. Way steps around his man. He still has the puck. Brings it deep. Somebody's got to drop back for him on D. Mass sends it towards the net. Covered by Barrie. Darling on the draw. Orangeville's getting called for a late change. Nope, never mind. It was a mouth guard issue. Darling gets waved out of the circle. Guglietti takes the draw. Barrie wins it. Gets it to Way. Way stands up in his man. Shot on net, deflected wide. Mass throws it to the net. Bouncing puck to Darling. Barrie picks up that loose puck. Mass steps in. Barrie will bring it to the blue line and get it out. Darling on his man. Way gets to the near boards. Darling spins around his man, gets it up to Guglietti. Darling in over the blue line. Drops it back for Felix. Felix shot. Glove save by Barrie. .133 to go in the second period. Ambrosio takes the draw. Back to Felix. Felix to Jeffrey Stedman. He'll send it on net. Shot. Loose puck in the blue paint. No, they couldn't get the stick on it. Barrie brings it out of their zone through neutral ice. Offside at the blue line. That was close, but it was the right call.
If I stuck my face instead of yelling, you would get mad.
Orangeville wins the draw. Barrie gets control of it in their zone. Thrown on net, covered by Dittman. Ambrosio takes the draw, wins it cleanly to the near corner. Barrie player wins that foot race. Centering attempt, past everybody, goes to the Orangeville blue line. And Barrie just dumps that back in. Shot towards the net. Loose puck. Shot. Hard save by Dittman, and the net's off the Morans. Nice save, Trav. 48 seconds to go in the period. Ambrosio wins the draw. Loose puck. Dittman will cover that one again. Telford takes the draw. Barrie wins it back to the blue line. Throws it towards the net. Jeffrey Stedman there to get that to the blue line and out. Andrade in over the blue line. Gets a stick check. Puts on the brakes. Still has control of it behind the Barrie net. Gets taken down. Loose puck. Picked up by Lunny. Got all three Orangeville forwards behind the goal line here. Barrie gets a whole piece of it and sends it to the near corner. Barrie over their blue line. Brings it into the Orangeville zone. Andrade gets away with one there. Lunny brings it out over the Orangeville line. And that'll do it for the period. Darling to start off the third period. DeCamillis is not ready. Something's wrong. Skates over to the bench. Barrie's got the puck, brings it in the Orangeville zone. Shot. Dittman will cover it. Barrie wins the draw. Travis steers that puck to the corner. O'Shea to the far boards to Guglietti. He'll get it to the blue line, and that'll go into the Orangeville bench. Darling wins the draw back to Savory. Savory to Darling. Darling gets it to Felix. Felix in over the blue line. Steps around his man, loses his stick. Barrie will pick up that loose puck in the near corner. Guglietti gets taken down. And that'll be 2 minutes for tripping. Darling to take the draw. Bouncing puck. O'Shea throws it wide of the net. Barrie's got the puck in the near corner. They'll send that the length of the ice. Dittman lets that go. O'Shea, he's first. Sends it to the far boards. Past the Barrie player. Guglietti couldn't quite get the stick on it. Barrie will send that puck back in the Orangeville zone. O'Shea off Guglietti's skate into the Barrie zone. Barrie just steers that into neutral ice. Guglietti gets it in over the blue line. Steps around a man. Shot. Scores! Rosio to take the face-off. Ambrosio wins it back. Mass to Nickel. Nickel gets bumped. Puck comes back to Mass. He'll send that to center ice. Bouncing puck. Ambrosio picks it up. He's got Lunny. Ambrosio shoots just wide. Lunny in the corner. Along the boards. To the blue line to Way. Way steps around his man. Still has it. Loose puck in front. Picked up by Nickel. He gets taken down. Shot just wide of the net. Another Barrie penalty. 2 minutes for tripping. Ambrosio to take the draw again. Barrie wins it, but picked up by Orangeville. The Way sends it in. Lunny just gets it batted off his stick. Kept at the blue line by Way. He'll bring it in. Gets it deep. Lunny drops back at the point. And Way lost the puck. Barrie sends it down the length of the ice. Dittman just stops it. Gloves it forward to Mass. Mass to the blue line. And out. Into some traffic. Nickel. Good battle at the blue line there. Nickel gets it to Ambrosio. Ambrosio swats it up to Lunny. Lunny in over the blue line, just offside. Telford to take the draw. Wins it back to Jeffrey Stedman. Up to the blue line. Andrade just couldn't quite handle it. Center ice. Good backhand by Jeffrey Stedman. Andrade back to Jeffrey Stedman. Across to Sloan. Sloan to Felix. Felix puts the brakes on. Drops it back for Sloan. Sloan to Jeffrey Stedman. Back to Sloan. Sloan steps in a little bit. To Andrade. Cross to Jeffrey Stedman. Jeffrey Stedman shoots just wide of the net. Andrade to Telford, just off his stick. Sloan tries to get it to Telford. He pinched off the blue line. Orangeville's got to clear the zone. Barrie tries to send it the length of the ice. Stop there, right at the blue line. Felix with the shot blocked. Barrie backhands that to the blue line. Shot interfered with. Felix with the loose puck. Shoots just wide of the net. Goes to the far boards. Barrie gets that center ice and dumps it the rest of the way in. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. Telford sends that to the near boards. Felix picks up the puck, brings it through neutral ice, in over the Barrie blue line. Loose puck. Nobody could get a hold of it. That'll do it for the Barrie penalty. Telford in the corner tries to center it. Barrie sends that the length of the ice. And that'll go for icing. 10:54 to go in the third period. Darling to take the draw deep in the Barrie zone. Darling wins the draw to Lunny. Lunny back to O'Shea. O'Shea to Savory. Savory throws it on net. Just wide. Bouncing puck through the blue ice. Buglietti lets it go to O'Shea. O'Shea steps in. Shot. Steered wide by the Barrie goalie. Bouncing puck in the near corner. Up to the half boards. Barrie will clear that out of their zone. That won't have the legs for icing. O'Shea picks it up. Throws it off the far boards. To the blue line. Not out. Second attempt, kept in by Barrie. O'Shea in the corner. Shot covered by Dittman. Darling to take the draw, deep in the Orangeville zone. Barrie wins it to the blue line, kept in. Lunny's there. He'll play it off the boards. Barrie just has a bit of a stretch. Picks it up, neutralized. Guglietti. Stick checks his man. Loses an edge. Gets back up. Onside. Darling into the far corner. Darling still battling in that far corner. Guglietti goes in to help him out. Darling comes out with it. Throws it across ice. Nobody home. Barrie picks it up. Sends it to the blue line and out. That'll go the length. Icing waved off. Not quite enough legs. Darling, Savory, and Lunny along the near boards. Savory plays it off the boards. Just out of the reach. Lunny in a foot race. Won by Barrie. Lunny's there. Back to Savory. Savory throws it towards the net. Steered wide by Barrie. Nichols being held up. Barrie's got the puck in the far corner. Picked up by Ambrosio. Back to Mass. Mass along the far boards. Barrie just gets a hold of it. In over the Orangeville blue line. Picked up by Felix. Felix tries to get it up to Ambrosio. Picked up by Barrie into the Orangeville zone. Shot blocked in front by Way. Shot saved by Dittman. Loose puck. And Dittman will cover that. Barrie wins the draw. Back to the blue line. Shot blocked in front. Nickel to Felix. Just on the wrong side. Barrie cleared that puck out. Ambrosio steals it off of Barrie into the Barrie zone. Stick handling to Felix. Felix puts the brakes on. Shot gloved by Barrie. Ambrosio to take the draw. 8:14 to play in the third period. Barrie wins it to the blue line. Mass, steps around his man. Kicks it forward. That'll go wide of the Barrie net. Played off the far boards. Mass pinches. Gets it to Ambrosio. Ambrosio comes out with the puck. Shoot. Stick saved by Barrie. Bouncing puck. Way with the shot. Well wide of the net. Ambrosio deep behind the Barrie goal. Barrie will fire that off the glass. That's going the length for icing. Good pressure here by Orangeville. Telford takes the draw. Wins it to Andretti, to Mass. Mass with the shot. Just wide of the net. Andretti backhands that to Mass. He'll step in, just throws it in. Barrie plays it to the far boards. Picked up by Andretti. Plays it deep. Lunny behind the Barrie net. Picks it up. Barrie gets a stick on it. Plays it off the boards. Way steps in. Shot. Didn't get all of it. Glove saved by Barrie. Telford takes the draw. Barrie wins it to the blue line and out. That's offside. Orangeville's got it clear. Played to the blue line. Lunny steals it, brings it in. Bit of a foot. Nathan Andretti picks it up, brings it to the near boards. Keeps it there, brings it into the corner a little bit. Cross ice to Jeffrey Stedman. He'll try to send it back. Clearing attempt. Past everybody. Dittman out to play it. Jeffrey Stedman beats that foot race to the blue line. Kept in. Telford sends it back into the Barrie zone. Lunny gets hooked a bit hard into the boards. He's all right. Now to go to the length of the ice. No icing.
Go get it.
Jeffrey Stedman switches direction behind the Orangeville net. Up to Darling. Darling through some legs. Up to Guglietti. Guglietti in over the blue line. Goes wide. Shot just wide of the net. Sloan pinches in. Gets that puck deep. Barrie will pick it up. Send it up to the near boards. The blue line kept in by Sloan. Another clearing attempt. Sloan with a good defensive blue line there. Barrie gets the puck in over the Orangeville zone. Blocked by Sloan. Tied up his man. Sloan backhands to Felix. Couldn't quite get there. Barrie picks up the loose puck. Centers it. Shot. Well over the net. Loose puck comes to the near corner. Darling tries to get it to the blue line. Hits the Barrie player. Sloan loses an edge. Shot in the blue paint. Loose puck. Cleared out to the blue line by Guglietti. Barrie cross ice pass. Picked up by Darling. Off the boards to Felix. Felix to Sloan. Sloan to Jeffrey Stedman. Off the boards. That'll get some bit of breathing room. Barrie just dumps the puck right back into the Orangeville zone. 5 to go in the third period. Sloan behind his net. Stolen by Barrie. Shot. And second attempt was a goal. 4:56 to go in the third period. Let's get it back, boys. Brosio to take the draw. Wins it back to O'Shea. O'Shea will send that in. No icing. Lunny in on the forecheck. Centering pass. Pass to everybody. And Brosio with the shot. Just some. Barrie got a stick on that and steered it wide. Played up to the boards. Ambrosio behind the Barrie net. Barrie picks up the loose puck. Nickel along the far boards. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Barrie. O'Shea with a good stick to break up that play. At the Orangeville blue line. Driven in by Barrie. Savory. Cross ice. Picked up by Barrie. That's offside. Brosio to take the draw. Just outside the Orangeville zone. Won by Barrie forward. O'Shea steers that into the near corner. Savory gets there first. Still in the corner. Ambrosio and Lunny in to help him out. Ambrosio to Lunny. Lunny bringing it up the wing. Through center ice. Onside. Shot. Glove save by Barrie. Telford takes the draw. Barrie wins it to the near boards. Just kept in at the blue line. Telford scrambled. Barrie will get that out of their zone. Way at the blue line. Reaching for him. Shot. Blocker saved by Dittman. Mass fires it around to the far corner. Picked up by Telford. That's a stick batted off him. Puck rolls out. The Orangeville zone picked up by Felix. Felix in over the blue line. Into lots of traffic. Drady to Way. Way loses it. Barrie picks up that loose puck. Sends it forward. Mass. Good play by Mass. Up to Telford. Telford to Andrade. Andrade to Felix. Felix steps around his man. Backhander. Pad save by Barrie. Loose puck. Played to the point. Mass to Way. Way with the shot, just wide. Too much air on that one. Way, or Mass, sorry. Play stolen by Barrie. In over the Orangeville line. Broken up by Mass. Way turns it around. Leaves it there for Andretti. Andretti. In over the blue line. Good battle at the blue line here. Kept in by Andretti. Telford's in there now. Felix, Mass. And that'll get a whistle. 1:58 to go in the third period. Darling takes the draw. In the feet of Lunny. Couldn't get there. Back to Jeffrey Stedman. To Lunny. Lunny will send it in. Stopped at the halfway by Barrie. They'll just turn it out. And pass up to the blue line. Kept onside. Lunny. Shot. Wide of the net. Rebound comes to the blue line. Kept there by Guglietti. Barrie gets a hold of it. Thrown in. Barrie. Orangeville has to clear because they were offside. Played to the blue line. Kept in by Jeffrey Stedman to Guglietti. He gets tripped. And that'll be a call. Barrie penalty, 2 minutes for tripping. 1:09 to go in the third period. Darling to take the draw. Puck goes to Guglietti along the far boards. Kept in at the blue line by Jeffrey Stedman. Thrown towards the net. Loose puck. Lunny. Shots. Kept out by Barrie. Darling gets waved out of the face-off circle. Lunny takes it. Wins it back to Savory. Savory winds up. Shot. Rebound. Loose puck out front. Picked up by Barrie. Darling to Lunny. Lunny to Darling. Darling shot just wide. O'Shea pinches in. Across to Savory. Savory winds up. Tipped in front. Bouncing puck. 30 seconds to go in the period. Barrie will clear their zone. Savory to Lunny. Lunny leaves it there for Guglietti. Guglietti gets a stick check. Barrie in over the blue line. Shot. Saved by Dittman. Loose puck behind the Orangeville net. It's there. Darling clears that out of the blue paint to Guglietti. Guglietti to the blue line. Kept in by Barrie. And out. 4 seconds to go. Shoot. And that's the game.